What's the best way to feed your rabbits? Well, what I have here is feeder boxes from Pet Lodge. You can get these at the feed store or get them online. They are chew and rust resistant. We'll get to that in a minute. And convenient is what it says on here. And you can put a card in here, which not sure who sells the cards. So let's take a look. So as you might be able to tell, these look horrible. In fact, they started rusting a little bit. Now it says it's rust resistant and that it is galvanized, but here's the thing. I assume that they've just dipped that in some cold galvanized or something, because it is a very quick coating that I don't think is going to last, just how it's holding up here. These are 6 to 7 months old and they're looking pretty bad. So what I decided to do was take that sticker off and paint them. So I decided to go with a nice brown color. Is that not looking good? This is Rust-Oleum that I use. This is a 7-inch right here. And you just spray it, let it sit for probably about 24 hours. They probably wait a little longer than that before putting it in with these rabbits. And then hopefully that extra layer of protection will keep it from rusting out. Not only did I spray the outside, I made sure to get these grades, or this mesh here. I've saw several people online mention that sometimes it rusts out. Well, I put it on there, so hopefully it won't do it anytime soon. If by some chance you happen to know of, say, a better feeder that's out there that hangs on the side like that with these little thingies, please let me know, because if there was some that was stainless steel, I'd probably buy those instead of just this regular cheap stuff. It's like this. I want to only buy once, if that's possible. Even if it's a little bit more money, unfortunately, buy once, cry once. Or you can buy several times and have to deal with the hassle. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these off and I'm going to repaint them this color. And hopefully it'll last. But other than that, you know, these things, they work really well. So if there is some dust, like some crushed up pellets or whatever, all you got to do is just kind of sift your finger through there and it'll come out here at the bottom. As far as the design, they work well. I am, however, going to have to figure something else out when I build my grow out hutch. They're going to be, each bay is going to be 4 by 4, so 16 square feet, and there'll be 3 of them because it's going to be very similar to the dimensions, and I'll make a video on that. And the bunnies, they eat a lot. So in my grow out cage I have now, I've got 4 of these things. And I have to come and refill them every 2 days. I'd like it to be a little longer than that because I don't want to have to come out every day if that's possible. There's one thing I like about the automatic waterer that I built for these things, and if you haven't seen that video, check it out. Yeah, I'm really lazy, so as minimum effort as possible is what I'm looking for with this. So overall, these things work all right. They're very convenient how they can hang off of here. If you're interested, this mesh is a 1 inch by 1 inch by 16 gauge. That's what I'm using. I find it fits just fine. You take your snips, just figure out where you want it, you snip it around, and set it and forget it, as long as you have some paint on it. The link for this will be in the description. Check out some of the other videos of how I built this and my second hutch. And if you're really interested, the automatic waterer. Since I've built it, I haven't had to mess with water at all. I will sometimes come around and push in the nipples on the inside to make sure that it's not clogged up and it's free flowing. But other than that, it's been a set it and forget it type of thing. It is the best thing, and I'm glad I went with this design. So anyway, I appreciate you watching the video. Please give me one of these and I'll catch you next time.